Hey guys, BSB Speeds here and welcome to the first episode of the FIFA 20 Road to Glory series, where I'll be taking obviously a starter team into hopefully a God squad by the end of it, if all things go to plan. I firstly chose for my starter nation, I believe, was France, because looking at some starter teams that we could build as predominantly a lot of French players, so I chose that. And then here's a starter team. Obviously it's awful, a couple golds, mostly bronze, a few silvers, but yeah, so we'll be improving this very quickly indeed. The first thing I did was get the loan player. I got Kingsley Coman because of the French. I got a left mid because of striker options I wasn't really happy with in terms of confidence with actually scoring a load of goals with them. I chose left mid, still an attacking player, and obviously he links with the team. And then what we did next was choose home kits. I got some fairly nice ones. I chose Scotland because I'm a fan of plain kits. And then the away kits was a bit harder. I didn't really like any of them. I chose Real Sociedad because I liked it the most. We got Barcelona badge, it's a big club. And then that was the club. So we got loyalty rewards, some kits, some packs, which we'll get into in a minute. But the first thing I sort of went to do was some SBCs. These SBCs are amazing for starting FIFA. As we get into the bronze packs, I'll get into more detail about those SBCs when we get to it. But now for the loyalty rewards, I opened that bronze pack. Obviously it was awful, just bronze player. Now the first, okay, that wasn't a normal pack, that was a loan pack, cool. Now the first pack was 2 gold packs that I opened. French centre mid, I was quite happy with that. Could have used him in a starter team potentially. These packs aren't great, they're just good for building up your club and consumables and stuff like that. But 82 Perrin, I thought maybe we could do something with that. But it's all down to what else I get. Because if I can't get anyone to link to him, I'm not going to use him, obviously. I think we got quite lucky with the rewards. Rewards. Getting an 82 Perrin and some other players. Borja Valero there. Obviously Syria could link to Perrin in anyway. So yeah. And in the final loyalty pack we got Augustin. Again, another French player. Could help to link an entire French team if we get to that point. And Sarr for a 76 rated non-rare. I thought that was quite a decent card for a starter non-rare. Okay, cool. And then so we finished those. Just checking Augustin's price there. Just listed him up as he was obviously a duplicate. Oh, sorry. And then away we went with the bronze player. Listed him up for, I believe, 200. Yes, it was. And so now I believe we go into SBCs. Yes, so we go into these basic SBCs, which are, they're not amazing. They just give bronze packs, bronze player packs. For giving in overall, I think it's 8. I think it's 8 bronze players, which you get 3 bronze packs, which is pretty decent. But nothing too special, just storing all in club. And then we will get into the advanced SBCs, which are, for the start of FIFA, incredible, realistically. There's 3 of them. I think each with 4 segments, might be wrong on that. But and for 2 of them, I believe, the group reward is a 55k pick or a rare mega pack, which for this stage of FIFA is very good. You'll get loads of consumables, squad fitness, which would be good. Save some coins on that. Obviously some players, maybe some chem styles, kits, whatever. The full Monty. And yeah, there's just loads of them, and they're really good. This SBC here, very easy to do. Gives off 4 player picks, which is it gives off golds, I guess, which is great, but nothing too special there. And into the player pick packs we get the first answer is Danny Welbeck, I believe. Could have gone for Laborde, but Danny Welbeck, obviously Premier League, some good links. Rongier, because he's French, centimid 80 rated. I thought, yeah, that would be good. Now Inigo Martinez, I thought would be good. Centre back, not horrific pace, not horrific defending or physical. And then Huame, I believe that's how you say it, because he gets a strong link into Inigo Martinez. And then we looked at season objectives and milestones and season progress. Just have a quick look through as to what we will be getting later to come in this series. Milestones, I'm not really a fan of the group rewards. I mean, it would be cool to boast to your mates that you've got a golden goat or a goat Tifo. I think Tifo. I don't know how you say it, one of them two. And then some of the season objectives are quite easy, listing 50 players, buying 50 players just to get XP for the season progress, which the final reward I think is very worth it. It's between, I believe, Vasquez, Tolisso and Zaha, with all decent stats. And yeah. Now for this SBC, what you definitely will need is loyalty, which is basically, for any of you that don't know, something you get if either you pack a player or you play 10 games with them, which gives them 1 extra chemistry. As we open the silver players pack and get 2 very average silvers. And we're continuing with the basic SBCs. I didn't complete all of them because for this one, the correct position, you also need loyalty, I do believe, and I didn't get a left winger, so I will have to try and pack one, which is fine. We just need to get through that, because when we get all the basic and advanced SBCs done, that will be a bit of a relief, because there is quite a lot. It's quite a lot to take in, especially for the advanced SBCs. You got to work a lot out about nations, about leagues, about everything really. And we're just continuing to open bronze packs, which I'm a very big fan of. Bronze pack method is one of my favourites, and it has been for a long time. Just because I think it's basically a guarantee of not much, but coins. At the end of the day, it is coins. And yeah, we list healing items up. It doesn't really matter what you list up at this stage. Some of it will sell, as long as you get players of the right league or nation, so any of the top 5 or Portuguese or whatever SBCs are out. If a league or nation is needing that, bronze players will probably go up, so it's a very good way of short term and long term if you keep them, which we get Stuttgart centre back French Koulibaly. Obviously I prefer the other Koulibaly, but that one will have to do for the time being. Went for, I believe, 300 coins, which is better than 200, which is probably the standard for bronze players, just because he's French and Stuttgart. Maybe Bundesliga 2. now, but we just can continue opening bronze packs, get out that transfer profit, get those coins to complete the advanced SBCs, which we will do probably in the next episode, or maybe I would have completed them off recording and then maybe record the packs or just show you what I got in the packs. As we get an Englishman, that unfortunately he went for 200 coins, so we stored him in club for later on if an English player bronze is needed. And an SBC, his price will rocket. And then I went on to some sniping, another very easy trading method. Sniped Koulibaly there when he was worth 2.3k, and I sniped him for 2k, so it's a bit of profit. Probably 150, 200 coins profit after tax, which, you know, for this stage of FIFA, coins are very important. Any coins matter. And after that, not Koulibaly, Bailly, I sort of went on a drought of players that I could snipe. No one was really listing any up. And I tried I've tried quite a few modifiers, quite a few searches, quite a few players. I tried to go for a lot of players that I've seen in starter teams, or just will be popular or quite expensive. As we get into about 8.5k, I tried to look at other players like Coman, Gnabry, but unfortunately they were a bit out of my price range. Also Felipe Anderson I did check out in a bit, but yeah, nothing really happened after that one Eric Bailly. But I mean, I wasn't unhappy. I wasn't happy. Bit content with that performance of sniping there. But as we get later on into the web app, obviously I will get the console version next week on, I believe, Tuesday, because I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, and we'll be getting that free ones to watch, not obviously then when the promo comes out, a mid-icon and some packs every week, which will be good. And then we search for Gnabry, who's worth about 15k, Coman the same, just under, and then yes, I couldn't get them, which is a bit unfortunate. I think they could be very versatile in sniping, if that's the right word, I don't really know. And then Felipe Anderson, a bit expensive, 17k ish. And then Upamecano, who I've seen in a lot of starter teams, 77 rated, great pace, great defending, great physical. French obviously links to many people, and Bundesliga links to a lot more people, and I think Bundesliga is a league we'll see a lot more of this FIFA, because the likes of Jadon Sancho and other players like that have come up in rating, and not very many have had a big downgrade, apart from James Rodriguez, but he, I believe, is back at Real Madrid in FIFA. But if so, I think his pace got literally killed to like 50-60 pace. It was horrific to see, like Vidal last year. EA have this thing where they don't really like players that are aging, they just ruin their pace. But for the time being, I believe that will sum up the first episode of this series. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this content, or enjoy other content that will be coming to this channel, feel free to like the video and subscribe. But for now, it's BSB Speeds, and goodbye.